Hey friends, we're on day 4 of our 31 days of horror movie villains, and today we're going to talk about one of my favorite little guys, Sam from Trick or Treat. If you like pop culture and horror movie content, give your girl a follow, because Sam is just a cute little guy, and he loves Halloween, and he has like a set of rules that everyone must follow to enjoy the holiday. And the only issue you'll have with Sam is if you don't follow those rules. And we are treated to the consequences of what can happen if you don't follow those rules in the film Trick or Treat. The film was created by Michael Dougherty, and he originally appeared in the short Season's Greetings, a short animated film that introduced the world to Sam. Later on, Michael Dougherty was encouraged to write the script for Trick or Treat, and thus he created a horror movie icon. Sam's name comes from the tradition of Samhain, or Samhain, depending on how you pronounce it. Samhain is basically the Celtic New Year. It kind of symbolizes the end of the summer season, the end of the harvest, and it symbolizes the beginning of winter. And so back then they would associate that time with death because winter's not super fun. And they also said that Samhain was basically the night in which the veil between the living and the dead was the thinnest. Most people in the ancient Celtic tradition would basically do things to kind of appease the spirits. They would have little altars. They would present the spirits gifts in order to protect their livestock. In these ancient Celtic traditions, a lot of our current day Halloween traditions were kind of born. So Sam basically symbolizes this like demonic entity that wants to protect the traditions and rules of Halloween. The way Trick or Treat is set up, it's basically an anthology movie where there's several small stories that all kind of closely relate to each other. Throughout most of the stories, we can see Sam just kind of hanging out in the background, either approving or disapproving of what's going on. But at the end, you see like a major showdown between Mr. Kreeg and Sam. You see Sam interacting with some of the people throughout the stories, like Rhonda, for instance. She had the one last jack-o'-lantern that was lit, make eye contact, and Sam kind of gives her that like nod of approval, like, yeah, you followed the rules. The other kids did not. At the end of the film, you also see him kind of punish Emma because Emma and Henry arrive home and she starts taking down her Halloween decorations, blowing out the candle. She's like done with Halloween, and she even says, I hate Halloween. Sam comes to teach her a lesson because she's not following the rules of the holiday. But we see how powerful Sam truly is in the story with Mr. Kreeg. Basically, kids are coming to his door. He's freaking them out, stealing their candy and going back in and watching TV with his dog. And Sam pays him a little visit, and they have this crazy showdown. You see how powerful little Sam is because underneath his mask, he basically has the face of like a carved pumpkin. He has all these different abilities, like he has telekinesis. Mr. Kreeg ends up surviving this encounter because when Sam basically stabs him with a lollipop, he stabs into a piece of candy, thus kind of completing the tradition of Trick or Treat. Mr. Kreeg has given Sam a piece of candy. Sam plays by the rules of Halloween. There are many rules that you must follow in order to keep the Halloween tradition alive, and it's basically Sam's purpose. And he's kind of the guardian of the holiday, making sure people are following the rules. I really like Sam, and depending on how you view him, he's not necessarily a villain, but he's a very cute villain. He basically said that they designed him to look like a child and a cross between a pumpkin and a scarecrow. He's very cute. I love Sam. I love Trick or Treat. Trick or Treat is such a great movie. Sam is a very interesting villain, and I really enjoy him.